see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Moves the ball out across the 30. It's good for a first down.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype of the playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
First down here for this offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First and long now after the penalty. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Arizona State.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll hand it off. Football knocked loose in the backfield. And the defense jumps on the football.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place at just the right time.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And the running back takes the handoff. He's got room looking for the end zone. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's second down here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's past the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Man, I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Will he score here? He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
I'll tell you what, a screen pass is tough to do, but when executed well, the result is this. Perfectly timed by the quarterback to drop it off to the back, gets the big lineman in front of him, all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second and medium. And now the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. The Hawkeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Can he make it to the marker? And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
And the Hawkeyes getting set on 1st and 10. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. That's a big gain deep into enemy territory. Ball down near the 30. The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's McCray. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. So now it's third and short on the plus 24. Could be four down territory. Interesting to see what the call is here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. There's a shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
The coach decides no field goal attempt. The offense is out there to go for it on fourth down. Looking for his back. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? It's a run to the left. In the clear at the 25. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Let's pick it up. On the set.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick throw to his receiver. He's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. He'll spot it at the 24.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the wideout goes in motion. On first and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down.
Cricket.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
There's the handoff. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touch.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
He'll hand it off. Fights off a defender. They can't stop him. Aiming for the end zone. And he takes it into the end zone, but a marker is down, so hold on here. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
The game makes it second and medium. Oh, it's a reverse. Solid game, moves the ball to the 37.
Hey, I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands, I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Nice first down run here by this running back, and these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Just trying to get rid of it. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. This time, a completion. He is a load to bring down. And finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. And the Hawkeyes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's McCray. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Chris, I really felt the quarterback came off the fake a little bit too quick. The defense didn't bite at all on the play action. They saw the quarterback had the ball, attacked, and got the sack.
2nd down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. It's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
And it's caught. Completion nets about 9 yards, not enough for the 1st, and it's 4th down. The Hawkeyes will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And he finds his target. He has the 1st. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going. 4th down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. First and goal, handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing 2nd and goal. They're going to run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's O'Neal. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Arizona State Sun Devils will take over 1st and 10.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. First down. They're going to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, and he goes down after a short gain. That's not enough for the first down. Timeout is called. A duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down after that short completion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He's escaping the pocket now. Touchdown, Iowa. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. The back's got it. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Arizona State set.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to advance on the football.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. They'll run the option. He shreds the tackle. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking for his big tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's looking deep here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
Number 4 with the grab and the score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
28, Arizona State, 7.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
Arizona State Sun Devils will take over 1st and 10.
Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field.
29 Philly.
looking to throw it on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So second down after the incompletion.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Sun Devils with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the ball. Rifles this football to the left. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, the first half did not go the way they had planned, but boy, they have come out making plays here in this second half. Great completion, big yards downfield, and now they're looking for ways to cut into this lead.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Quarterback's got it on the option. Not enough on that one, and it falls incomplete. The Sun Devils will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll try to run it with the option. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. The pass rush closing in, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. He pulls it in for a big gain. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Play action here on first down. Throws to the tight end. Catch is made. Room to run here. Go get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Hawkeyes are going to cash in here in the red zone. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Oh, the read option here, and the quarterback keeps it. I thought he was going to get out and maybe take this downfield for big yards. The defense very fortunate to keep him to a shorter gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. Touchdown, Iowa. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back. Feed him the ball. Scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Arizona State, 7.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Remember last time, they went for it on 4th down and got stopped. And the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Off the play fake on 1st down. He eludes the rush. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
Get set, get set.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Brings up 2nd down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Iowa 35, Arizona State 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. It's caught inside the 10. They stop him at the 4.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
Now the important point after attempt.
For the extra point.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Outstanding field position to begin this drive.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. The offense with some pre-snap motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He was very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
The sack on 1st down. It's 2nd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Chris, that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either rolling away from that guy, or you got to think about double-teaming him just to keep him out of the backfield.
It's 3rd and a mile. Dropping back to throw. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get it down.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds and try to preserve that clock.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Ready, set.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense.
Slam.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. Second down and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. Third and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on fourth down.
Cricket. Razor. Timber. Arrow. Gaucho.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, ASU.
Well, they found the matchup here, Chris, on fourth down. A gutsy call, and it pays off. Love this one-on-one matchup. The receiver wins that battle, and the quarterback put it right on the money.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick this one off.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. It's a defense. Got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You get all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Getting set. Here's second down. He's going to hand this off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Again, he makes it second and medium. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
42, Arizona State 21.
Bringing it out. It's O'Neal. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over.
Arizona State Sun Devils will take over 1st and 10.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Here's that defense shifting again. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Big play and a 1st down.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Sun Devils. This passing game is on fire today.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Automatic on the PAT. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team were able to recover the football. So the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's a toss to the left side. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot, ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They're 1 for 3 so far on 4th down attempts. Can they convert here? Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
He's running out of time here. Got him. He's sacked.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The sack sets up 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. 2nd down, looking to throw it. He escapes the sack. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Boy, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at 2nd and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's 3rd down. You better make up for it right here.
And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking for the wideout. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
The guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And they get the completion. Finding some room at the 25. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game.
Timeout, Iowa.
The Hawkeyes line it up with 1st and goal.
Get set, get set. Pilot, pilot.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. The tackle is made, the clock runs out, and that will do it. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.